Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Go Little Garage, and happy Wednesday. It is that time to do the big brother to Monday's little kit here. So we're gonna get right to it. This is the Volkswagen T1 camper van, the big size. This is kit number 10220. This was released in 2011, 2 years before this little guy released. So this was definitely not a promotional item for this one. This is probably just a, hey, remember when we made a big fan? But anyway, this is part of the Creator Expert series. This is for ages 16 plus. This has 1,334 pieces, and this has definitely long been retired. I remember seeing this one in the background of some other YouTubers, and I fell in love with it. I've been waiting to build this one for a long time, so I'm not gonna torture myself anymore. We are going to get right to it, starting now. Well, you can tell this is an older kit because there are no numbers on any of the bags. There's no phases to the build. It's just a, here's all your parts, let's get going. So, here's all the parts, let's get going. All right, this was another really long one. We're right at 5 hours. I kind of like the old school, like just dump all the pieces out and just go for it. I kind of like that. It adds a little bit of a challenge. It's not as easy. They don't give you the different phases. You're not just looking for parts in specific bags. You're looking for parts in the whole 1,334 pieces. I kind of like how that is. It's a good in-between from the old sets like the 80s and 90s that just showed you a picture and you're just playing one of these things is not like the other. This one actually gives you steps and parts that you're going to use in those steps, but it doesn't give you the phases and it doesn't give you the numbered bags. So I think that's how I like the build for an adult kit. So let's talk about the van itself. There's a lot of pieces in here where I like, especially up front, where I just won't stay together. Like there's some flex in them and I'd have to take it off. I've been trying to seat it. It won't seat properly. And then when I push down on one piece, another piece busts off. So it's definitely very delicate. So once you get it complete, don't touch it. Don't breathe on it. Don't look at it. Don't do anything. Just put it on a shelf and forget that you own it. But the level of detail in this kit is absolutely astounding. I like how this actually goes up and down and it's not just stuck. I love this luggage rack with the little holders here. I love that they put curtains in the windows. This is an amazing van that is a camper van. Just the amount of detail for this generation of van is absolutely incredible. All the doors that open, got the little handles. Obviously we can take the roof off to see inside, but even the back hatch opens and the, let's see if I can get it without it falling apart. The engine compartment opens. It's absolutely amazing. This is great. I love this kit. Like I said, I saw it in the background of some other YouTubers and I had to have it. I paid a little bit too much for it, but I had to have it. Just like I paid too much for this one to accompany it on the shelf. I paid too much for this one, but I am definitely happy with it. I think this is the most detailed kit that I've put together on this channel so far, and they really knocked it out of the park. There's a couple things I would have done differently, like there's some airspace where it could have had a couple bricks, and a couple bricks were split when they should have been larger bricks. I don't know what they're doing there, maybe something with piece count, I have no idea. But this just is an astonishing kit. The way that they got these shapes of the doors that go around the fenders is accurate. The way that they got the curve of the body and everywhere is accurate. This is just an awesome, awesome kit. And if you have the money, like I said, it's retired, so it's pretty expensive right now. But if you have the money, this is a great kit to own. It was fun to do because it was challenging. It wasn't just a tedious, repetitive motion of brick on brick. This was actually a challenge. So I'm really looking forward to the other old kits like the Ferrari F40 and some of the larger, older kits. The beauty of this kit is the visuals. So definitely look at some pictures. Check out the turntable spin at the end of the video. The great things about this kit are in the visuals. One thing I didn't like is the clear stickers back here just to get the white frame around the window. I think Lego would have been forgiven if that white frame was not there, because I think that without the white frame but with a completely clear back window, it would have looked better than a screwed up clear sticker, because I don't know anybody that can get a clear sticker on right the first time. I screwed this one up, but I got this one on, so it's 1 and 1. But that's just how it goes with clear stickers and Legos. But I think that it would have been better with no stickers and just have a completely clear back window. I like how the pop-up is actually cloth and the curtains are actually cloth too. I haven't done a lot for the channel, but I haven't seen cloth used since the sails on the pirate ships, so this was cool to have a little bit of cloth in a car. It's a little abnormal, but I dig it. I love the vents back here. I love that they got that signature V up the front end, and there's just a whole bunch of cool little things about this. They made a t-shirt to hang up in the closet. You can see it through the window here. Little t-shirt hanging up there. They made a little medicine cabinet that actually opens if your fingers are small enough. The little cabinet under the sink opens. It's a really cool model. The back seat flattens out and completes the bed in the back just like a real camper does. This is just an amazing kit. It's obviously a licensed kit by Volkswagen, so they had a lot of say in it to make sure that it looks right, and it does look right. I would say that this has a higher level of detail. It has more details than the Lego Defender we just did. So we'll have to see if the Ferrari F40, which I believe is really detailed, I know that engine in there is really detailed. Also the other Land Rover and a couple of the icons like the Porsche, the Mustang, and the Camaro, and the Corvette that's coming out next month as well. We'll see how detailed those are. We'll see if they kept up the level of detail that these older kits have, or if they sacrificed a little to get the kit out and just make production a little bit easier. We shall see. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. But for now, I think that's about all I got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.